Hello everybody, welcome to our Enshrouded survival guide. So we're talking about health potions today. Particularly, you might find yourself in a situation where you need some health potions and you technically have like the next tier of potions unlocked, like greater potions, for example, but you don't have a lot of those rarer resources to make those greater health potions. Or at least you don't want to waste them just yet, or use them yet. That's not really waste, let's be honest. But luckily, there is a way now where you can kind of stick with like the tier you're on, but have it improved so it heals you a little bit better. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Basically, improving health potions instead of making like the next tier of health potions. So what are they? Well, improved health potions. If we can find our alchemist friend, we can take a little look at them. But what they are is basically an improved version of an existing health potion. So, for example, here's just our standard health potion, right? And it basically gives you plus 200 health when you take it. And that's fine. But obviously, as you're leveling up, you're going to want, something that does a little bit more when you're facing, tougher enemies. That plus 200 is really not going to do it. So naturally, you might go to, like, the greater health potion, which gives you, plus 400 health. But as you can see, it requires a lot more, ingredients than you might have, especially in a capacity where you are ready to, like, just kind of eat into this to make, as many health potions as you can. So instead of going, that way, you could instead make an improved health potion, which we can see right here. Instead does like the base health only does 120, but it also gives you plus 10 healing per second. So you're going to get, regenerative health as well. It's going to last a little bit longer. And yeah, sure, it's not plus 400, but it's a little bit easier to make, I would say, than, just jumping to this if you're not quite ready to go to that tier yet. So that's kind of like what it is and how it works, and, maybe why you might want to invest in health potion pluses instead of going up to the next tier. It just makes it a little bit friendlier on your resources. So yeah, so how do we make this, right? How do we even get this recipe unlocked? Well, first of all, obviously, you're gonna need the alchemist. There he is. He's kind of creeping behind my little dummy here. You're gonna need to rescue him, and then you need to make just a normal kind of potion, or any kind of potion, really. So starting off with the health potion, just like make one of these guys, and then that will unlock the improved plus recipe for this. And then obviously over here I have the greater health potion plus. In order to get that unlocked, you have to make a greater health potion first, and then boom, you'll get that crafting recipe, and so on and so forth. So anytime you get like a new normal health potion, craft it once, and then the improved health potion recipe will get unlocked as a result. So looking at that, our health potion plus, we're going to need obviously to make health potions. It makes sense, we're improving it, right? We're not making a brand new kind of potion. So you got to make some health potions initially. So you just need water, penny bun, mushrooms for that, and then purple berries too. So we got to keep up that farm for those particular resources. And then with the health potion, you're going to have your health potion there, and then you'll need some midnight lilies, which you can find in the spring lands at night. This is one of those nighttime flora that spawns out there. And I have a video on where you can find some of these if you're not too sure, where to look. So refer to that video. But basically, technically they spawn anywhere in the spring lands, but I'll show you some exact locations in that video. So basically, once you have all that, you just craft this, and then boom, you have these ready to be used. And like I said, they heal you more over time compared to just like a normal potion that just gives you like the base healing. So you might find that a little bit more effective, depending on your strategies. But that is how you can make health potion plus or improved potions. And hopefully you found that helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep surviving and keep thriving.